Hi everybody and welcome to week 26. Though it's actually week 26 and 3 days. Sorry I'm late. I haven't been late in a while now, but I just figured, like I mentioned last time, I want to do it while it's still daylight out. Otherwise the videos that I do, they always get so dark, and much more fun this way. This way you can see how pale I am. But yeah. It's Sunday and I am feeling a little bit better. I have a long list, so I'm gonna start right ahead. Jump right in. Right, we signed the papers, first set of papers, so that's on the way now. Right now we're looking for a loan. We signed Tuesday, I think, and Friday we spent the whole day walking around and visiting different banks and places where you can get a loan, and trying to figure out which ones have the best interest rates and stuff like that. You know, boring adult stuff that apparently comes with a deal. So, but we think that we might have found one that they're really interesting. So I think next week we're probably gonna go and sign. So as of next week we have a loan. But we think that the final set of papers we're probably gonna be able to sign them at the earliest in the at the end of June. That's when we get the keys. So that means that we're still gonna be in this apartment by the time we have the baby, which it's not that bad because it means that up until then we don't have to deal with the whole moving and setting up stuff and the renovation stuff, so we can deal with that a little bit later when we'll both be a little bit more settled in with the baby and being parents and stuff like that. So that's okay, that's good. Then last week I mentioned that I was gonna go see the doctor, so I called the doctor last week on Tuesday, I think, and I asked if I could see him on Thursday, and I told him, well, you remember you wanted to give me a paper and I refused it. Well, I've changed my mind. So he asked me to come in, so I went on Tuesday, and he took one look at me and said, oh yeah, I remember you. So I wanted to give you a paper, and so he asked me to explain what had happened. So I explained to him a little bit that for two reasons. I thought it was going to pass on its own, and also I didn't want to put another strain on my team. But of course by then I didn't really know that. I wouldn't say backstab me, but I definitely got a few blows below the belt. So I was just totally gutted, especially knowing that, man, I could have stayed home and just taken care of myself instead of trying to take care of my team. So that's what really made me decide that, okay, if that's the way it's gonna be, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna start caring about myself and the baby. So I explained to him a little bit about what had happened, and so he said, yeah, well, I think that's a really wise decision. So I've got 2 weeks off now to get some rest, and I feel so much better. I'm still exhausted, that hasn't gone away, but the contractions, because I noticed, especially the last few days, that because of the fatigue, especially when I've been sitting, because I sit at a desk at like 8 hours straight, in the end I tend to get a lot of contractions, and in the end they actually get really uncomfortable. Nothing painful, but just uncomfortable. And so I told him that, and he said, well, that's because you're tired, you're stressed. And so since then, actually I'm supposed to be at work right now, the contractions I have a lot less, so I'm really relieved about that. So I think that was a good choice. So I got 2 weeks off to get some rest and do the stuff that I want to do and all. They did weigh me, and you remember, like, I mentioned that they told me that, oh, you gained quite a lot for the time frame that they had written down. So it was 3 kilos and 200 grams that I'd gained. And on Thursday when I went, just couldn't bother. I normally have this whole set of bracelets here. I don't know if you've noticed, but I was really tired, and I just didn't bother putting them on and all. And so the lady, the same one that weighed me that last time, she weighed me and said, "Oh, you've lost 200 grams." And I was like, seriously? How am I supposed to take them seriously? Okay, well, at least now I know how much my bracelets weigh, so next time I'm just gonna leave them off, and I'm gonna have them weigh me. Like, I lost 200 grams. Come on. It's just not serious, so I had fun at that, so. And the doctor, I was really confused because actually as of lately I've been getting a few problems with my transit, and it's really annoying me. So I figured I'm not one to automatically think about eating fruits and vegetables, so I wanted to make sure. So I went to the pharmacy and asked if they have maybe something that I can like supplement with. And so she told me actually something that really interesting, so I'm gonna tell you this. Before starting out with supplements and stuff like that, maybe it would be a good idea to, for about a week, try to drink water, mineral water, that's got more magnesium in it. The more the better. And also, every evening, somewhere around 5ish, take 1 or 2 dried prunes with a big glass of water, and that should actually help. So I've been trying that for a couple of days, so I'll get back to you on that, see how it works. And actually she was the one who asked me, so but what trimester are you in? And I said, well, actually I think I'm still in the second one, or at the end of it. And she asked me, well, how many weeks? And I told her, well, 26 weeks. And she said, oh, but you're already in the 3rd trimester. It's like, what? So when I went to see the doc, I asked him, so, am I still in the 2nd, or am I already in the 3rd? And so he said, no, by our calculations, you're already in the 3rd trimester. So yeah, I'm already in the 3rd trimester. Go figure. I got completely cheated out of 2nd trimester, which was supposed to be so wonderful and so easy. Otherwise, belly button getting flat, really flat, and really icky. Sleeping's getting really uncomfortable, so I'm not really looking forward to the last month. From time to time, I get this really sharp pain in my left butt. Yay. That I mentioned. Oh, pregnancy brain. Lovely. I hate it. It's just, I can freeze in the middle of the phrase and just not remember what I was talking about. That's how bad it is. And I misplace things, and I do stuff that I normally don't do. And maternity clothes, I'm really happy about that, because so far I haven't had to buy maternity clothes apart from pants. So all that you see that I'm wearing on the top, those are just my regular clothes. So I just hope that I can keep it going that way. We'll see. Oh, and before I forget, happy birthday, Jess. Here is your 18th birthday today, if I'm not mistaken. So I hope you have a good one. Party on. Within the limit, of course. And I show you on my belly. So yeah, there you go. And there's just flat belly that really X me out. So, I'll see you all for week 27. Y'all have a good week, and bye.